There is something special about a Canon 50mm f1.2L
that I can't quite put my finger on it, but for some reason I'm drawn to this lens. The look it creates is something very unique in this modern age. Lens manufacturers are trying to make the most optically perfect glass at all costs. They're all the same. This older Canon legend wasn't made with optical perfection in mind, but with optical character. It came out in 2006 and was the replacement for the legendary but long discontinued Canon 50mm f1, which was too expensive and extremely hard to produce. It's one of the coolest looking lenses for Canon DSLRs in my opinion. It's chunky yet smaller than others. This lens is constructed with 8 elements and 6 groups. The lens also features a full-time manual focus override, which allows you to adjust focus manually without switching to manual focus ever again. The build quality is top-notch with a solid metal construction and weather sealing to withstand the elements. This lens feels well balanced on a camera body and is comfortable to hold and use. The standard feature of this lens is of course its fast maximum aperture of f1.2, which allows for incredible low light performance and beautiful bokeh. The bokeh has a very interesting effect near the corners of the image circle. It's not quite cat's eye, but a very different look to other lenses. I've used only one other lens in the past that has this kind of signature look to it, and it is the Fuji 35mm f1.4, but that lens is APS-C.
The depth of field of a f1.2 lens is razor thin, which makes it ideal for portraits and other creative shoots that require selective focus.
The 50mm focal length, almost everyone's first prime lens, the nifty 50. I've always been a fan of this focal length when I was just starting out in photography, as it's a good medium for everyday shooting. It's pleasing to capture images with and a good starter point to get creative with. In the past couple of years, I've mainly used the 35mm and 85mm focal length. I wanted to stay away from the 50 because, like many other photographers and filmmakers out there, my first prime was a 50 f1.8 because it was cheap and gave me creamy bokeh. I wanted to get out of the 50mm zone and graduate to different focal lengths to see what works best with my style of shooting. Now, going back to the 50 this time,
with one of the all-time legends, the f1.2 beast.
At first, it felt nostalgic and I was feeling like I was learning the basics once again. The feeling of shooting with something familiar, it's a great feeling. Gave me a feeling of discovering new things in photography. It really took me back to the start and got me excited once again. The way this lens renders colors is just incredible. And I feel as though it looks better than it actually looked in real life. I want more new lenses that are flawed in design, that will give me that special character to images. That plus the smoothness of its bokeh gives me an image that I'm happy and pleased with, every single time. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, leave a like and follow me. And I want you to comment down below, what is a lens that gives you that special feeling? What is a lens that you're using that gives you that special feeling in your images? And I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.